How are you enjoying Fable?
What, Fable 1?
Yeah.
You were alright. I did get kind of frustrated towards the middle, but towards the end it was alright. Constantly getting swarmed, and the AI is not great.
Yeah, you really didn't like the AI in that. Especially during the trader quest, the first one.
I also don't like
Yeah.
like you have to emote at people as well. I wasn't a massive fan of that.
That don't really go away.
The emote thing is just like a classic thing of Fable. It's very Fable, is the emotes, because it's in like every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, not really used for much, but yeah, a key part of what makes Fable Fable, I think. Even in Fable 3, it had the emotes. Still. Not as fluid as the other ones, I don't think. Struggle to remember. I've only really played Fable 3 like twice. So. Not the best time, Kit.
Mm-mm. Well, I finally got a day off, so that's kind of nice just today.
It's chill.
Mainly to get shed stuff done. I need to move everything out of the games room. And there is a lot of stuff in there.
This is not going well.
What deck you playing?
Magistus invoked.
Magistus Invoke.
It's not terrible, and it's got
Is
a
that the
decent
new
skill ceiling.
Invoke stuff?
Yeah. If you're going
I
first, you
haven't
can lock
actually
them out
seen-
of all extra deck.
I haven't actually seen how that plays. Not a bad hand. You've
I've got
got
a
a starter,
starter.
a fooler, and a breaker.
He just ended his turn.
Nope. Bad build.
I don't have my actual starter I would like, but we've got Crowley.
What, you don't play Alistair?
He's in my hand, but I'd rather play
No, I
this
mean,
Crowley
don't-
instead.
Is Alistair not the play? I mean,
Not in Magistus Invoke, no. Invoke's the secondary engine, you need to do it Magistus first. I can't believe I'm gonna have to
pass
gonna be Mechaba pass.
with droplet set is actually not bad at all. Make sure you swing.
Yeah. It's a monster and spell negate, not a trap negate, but that's fine. Invocation in the hand is always kind of nice to have, so... Can a singular negate beat this, though? That's going to be a question. Of course, he had Imperm. Do I droplet that? I'm kind of surprised anybody plays Imperm anymore in this. What? Huh. It doesn't. Fish him.
Oh shit, sorry.
One of these is a double attacker. I can't remember which one. Oh, negate it. It doesn't matter. I want Spenter in the grave. I'll do. That's the best I could have done with that hand. That was terrible. Good evening, Firewall. How are you? We're doing okay, I think. I've got a price for my gaming room, so eventually I'm going to be streaming from there. What's Typhon going to do? Like, nothing. Depression, yeah, I get that. I was supposed to be off this entire week, but we were too busy. So I went in for 3 days and I regretted every single day. But we can chill here for a couple of hours. We'll be alright.
Indeed.
I'm just picking the deck that, because we went to our local shop last time, and there weren't enough Yu-Gi-Oh people, so they asked us to participate in the local bits, and I didn't have any decks to play that did not have proxies in them. So I've needed to make an actual deck. That was fun. I just need to make a deck list and then eBay all the stuff I need. I'll probably check now, actually. Let's see if the website I usually use has a lot of them in stock. Because if they do, it'll be a lot easier to get my hands on. God, this entire deck is pennies. I appreciate that. A couple of bits it doesn't have. Okay. Wow, this guy's still going. Well, hopefully you chatting to us for a bit will cure some of your vague depression. Crap, I don't have a link monster. That would work. Should have attached a link monster instead. was my fault. It's fine. I am trying to learn this deck, so it will take me a while. God, that would go so hard if I had any discard right now. Rush Duel, no. It'd be nice, but no, Japan just has Rush Duel. We're not allowed it. Rush Duel's great. It's got really cool archetypes. Like, it's got a cool Red Eyes archetype. It has a new type called Galaxy. Awesome. It's got the maximum summon. It's just we're stuck with this. We're stuck with cool tune format. But I don't know how people can just sit and combo, like, and enjoy combo to this extent. Like, he's just done all that combo, and he doesn't even still have enough to kill me yet. It's also because the dual disc in the anime only has 6 zones because it's shaped like a Z. It's shaped like a 7. Yeah, because it's whatever it is. And then there's you have infinite normal summons in Rush, so you just they probably just limited it a little bit. And it is a lot more player friendly when you're starting the game than the original is. Huh. Two Super Polys in a row. Well done, me. I do enjoy Rush. It is an interesting game. It'd be nice if we actually got Rush, but I can kind of see why not. It is a completely different game, so they'd have to be supporting 2 separate sets. And then they'd also have to, the 4 core sets a year, they'd have to put an additional X number of other sets in, which would be 8 sets. It'd be like 1 every 2 months. It'd be ridiculous. I can see what you're writing there in the chat. I'm just going to ignore it. It's fine. Well, the only time he's allowed out of his closet to go on the computer is when we're streaming. It's the only time I allow him to do anything. Trying to remember the combo. Spencer for Rilliona. Rilliona. Going to Artemis. Then Jenny. Counties are not small. West Yorkshire is a county. It's massive.
Yeah, but if you ask me, are you comfortable with missiles being fired from a county over? I'm like, no. That's not far enough. The distance is not great enough. You could try a country. I feel a bit better then. A county. I feel that's like a cat's cock air from hitting you.
Yeah, it's not exactly
Much
far
margin for error.
Yeah. Yeah. Think about it this way. It's like it only takes us what? It's like 4 hours to get anywhere relatively in this country.
Basically.
Just by driving. So that's not that. Yeah. Not that big. Yeah.
Americans like drive for like 10 hours and they're in the same
10 hours
state.
and they're still in the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like their states are like bigger than a lot of European countries.
So that's one of the things
It's
I
not,
heard.
it's not
like,
really a country, is it? It's a continent. Let's be real. It's a continent. LARPing as a country. It's way
No.
too big to be one country. The states are so like big; they're basically like separate entities.
Well, that's why it's called the States and not
Yeah, I'm
'cause
actually
it is
surprised.
technically entities.
I'm actually surprised at how you can keep a country that big together with the states so like unique and independent as they are. I would feel you'd need more local government to be able to deal with that, because how does one government
Well, each state is
handle?
technically semi-independent, aren't they? So
Yeah.
you've got local law and then you've got federal law, I think, over there.
Yeah.
So federal law is everyone complies with it, and then local law is
Yeah, I think that's. I
only
think
here.
I feel like federal government is like.
So basically, what the White House decrees is federal.
Yeah, I feel like because the states all have like different ideologies and opinions on stuff, don't they? Like it's red and blue.
Yeah, they
states
can
and stuff,
do mostly what they want, from what I know, which is not much.
That's why I'm surprised like federal thing works at all, because like 50 odd, no, is it 50 different states? Like if you get told by federal government to do something like you don't want in your state, this is like, is it time for another secession?
Well, yeah, who knows? All we know is that it somewhat works. We assume.
Yeah, I don't know how. I feel like that's, especially with it getting more polarized.
Though I will say, I don't think New York's looking any good.
Oh boy.
It's
Like out London, isn't it?
well, I think it's worse than London. Yeah, sounds like it's on its last legs more than anything.
I would have thought California would be the first to go. But that's been propped up by like Silicon Valley. I know it's not actually.
Even how am I losing to set 5 burn cards pass? Because not many decks have trap negates right now. They're all monster effect negates.
Yeah, those
Who
decks
uses
are like,
traps? I mean,
what kind of absolute troll, scumbag, degenerate would use those purple cards?
You know, that guy specifically drew every single card he needed in that duel.
clearly the cheating.
And the deck's cheap.
I don't
I'll
even
give him
know who
that.
could look themselves in the mirror if they use trap cards.
I know, who uses trap cards?
I know, I used to
Only
play lab.
the
Don't know what you
least
mean.
honourable. The worst of society.
Well, considering earlier on, at about 10 o'clock when I popped into chat, Nat was making a burn troll deck, and I just happened to tell him cards that were useful.
None of them are traps. Yeah, yeah.
You have a spell card that searches any trap in your deck.
Hey, that's not good. Fail distant. But yeah. I don't have no one that searches any. I don't
You do.
think.
Roll, invocation, invoke a meltdown. That is certainly a hand of all time.
Hmm.
Oh, it's sacred beasts. Of course it is. Sacred beasts versus Alistair Pass. Yay. Roll. Oh, I won because he couldn't actually search. Well done, me. A win is a win. Is praying okay? I assume so. He does sound a little bit ill.
I have a bad cough. It has destroyed my voice.
They do that. It's kind of annoying.
It is as well. It is what it is.
Yes, sir. So now I finished Magistus Invoked, I can start on my next deck. RB Earth Machine. But a weaker version because I couldn't be bothered playing the actual version. Because I am playing Mecha Phantom Beast Tetherwolf. Because why not? Oh, I've got my 700, I can get my dual pass. The quicker I get my dual pass to 75, the quicker I can play any other game on stream. Yeah, I think my next game's not going to take a huge amount of time to finish. Just the one I'm on now might take me a couple of weeks to finish. And then I need to finish Blue Dragon because the game is annoying me. Blue Dragon's alright, but it's got the one aspect of an RPG I am not a fan of. And I would rather it didn't. It's really, really fucking boring. I'm like 9-10 hours into the game and nothing has happened at all. Like, a lot of RPGs have cool things happen at the beginning, but just nothing has happened. The characters aren't even interesting to me yet. Maybe it'll get better when I get onto disc 2. We'll see. I'm going to finish the game I'm on now, because I've got like 5 hours of that to finish it. Then I'm going to finish Blue Dragon, and then I'm moving on to the next game after that.
Yeah, like a plan.
And I said I wasn't going to buy another game, but I bought one today. Well done, me.
Well, I could say nothing. I bought another one yesterday. Technically. Not even technically. actually.
Oh, let me see how long the game I bought is.
150 hours.
12 to 15 hours. Beautiful. Let me go add that to my list. I accept 12 to 15 hours. That's a completely acceptable amount of hours. And I bought it on PS5, didn't I?
Did.
I'll put 15 for my calculations. Okay. Yeah, I can do anything while this guy's doing his entire hero combo. Okay, how long is the second one? 25 hours. Ended. This guy is certainly doing an interesting hero line I've never seen. He's playing dangerous. Okay. I mean, I have double droplet and super poly. This is not going to take long. I don't think heroes can summon 32 monsters. Oh, okay. So, super poly. Discard Fua. A Mud Dragon. What is it with everybody scooping today? All I did was super poly them.
Only. I probably did. You probably did that and went, well, there goes my entire play.
To be fair, his hero deck looks like that. Why are we playing Avian? You don't need 3 of this. You got 2 of the 3 malicious. God, that... Sure. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, Firewall. We tried to fix the chains, indeed it was. But we made an impasse and we now need to test to see which one works. Because there's 2 different ways and we need to pick a way. All the countries are basically declaring war at this point. I don't know why he scooped there. I'll take it. I take people surrendering any day. Oh, that's why he surrendered. He was playing super heavy. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We are playing Magistus Invoked today. Until I can save up for the one I actually want to play. So I'm going to try and get good with this for a while. We landed on something sort of similar to Magic's, but... You know, like, you can chain to anything providing you can. But we can't determine if they go all activated in once, like, say you activate 3 cards immediately. Each one goes separate, and you can negate each individual one, or it goes into, like, a stack system. We haven't decided yet. Completely understandable. I won't get up either. Just come and chill and watch some card games, you'll be okay. Early Melfi. Ooh. I do like how the new Melfi support's coming out soon. And their new support does look really cool. No, we've stated specifically you can never chain block. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh! A card chains to another chain, but for I think we're going to state that if you activate 3 effects at the same time, they start 3 separate chains, and you can target each of the chains individually.
You know, stop right there. So that's. Wait, so is that? I'm trying to figure out. Is that better or worse than Magic's? Where
It's
you
very similar to Magic's because they have the stack, and the stack can get really confusing.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But we haven't fully
It's
decided yet
basically-
because we need to test it.
Well, to be fair, it also depends on like the how we writing out the cards as well.
Yeah.
So because we probably need to rewrite cards based on what we're deciding.
Because right now you can't chain onto like the destruction of your card only after it's destroyed. So we need to change the wording on reinforce if we want to use it.
It'd be
It's something.
before you'd need to trigger it. But yeah.
Oh, we've got a person in chat who goes to YCSs. He's obviously a better duelist than me. I mean, to be fair, it's not hard. I'm a very bad duelist, so... Okay, I'm not bad. I'm a competent duelist. I'm not good, and I'm not bad.
I'm atrocious.
I just Aaron, Jesus, and bricking are not my friends. It happens a lot.
I would say that's your style.
What, losing severely?
That's just his look.
No, I won't say it's losing. I just said that is your preferred playstyle.
Yeah, so I'm doing against the deck that I really like. It's one of my favorite decks of all time, and I'm gonna lose. Yes, Familiarly Possessed Fairy Tale. That's a cool deck.
Wait twice, yes.
I'm going to be building that deck at some point. I've got them on my desk. And I can't be bothered turning my camera on to show you that I have them.
Trust me, bro.
Actually, yeah, I can. See? Fairy Tale. I have them. They exist. And my Starlight Harmonia, because I just happen to have it. I mean, Magic Stack's probably not so complicated, it's just I've never had to actually attempt to learn it.
Here we go. Magic's strongest soldier. Running defense.
Yeah, he's not in defense, he's tapped. Hey, at least you topped. I've never had the skill or enthusiasm to like go to YCSs and stuff.
Damn, you go to that many YCSs, you don't even remember where they were.
That's how top tier duelists do it. This guy's all in. He's got the slaves and the burger mate as well. I appreciate that. As a Nouvelle is the one deck I have in the Brad sleeves. Blazing Dominion's a great set. I could have recorded my opening because I got the Starlight Harmonia, but I forgot. Because I haven't got any good pulls recently, I just didn't bother recording it, even though I should have done. Our next recording is next week when Glorious Gallery comes out. We're going to try and get some full art. I'll get the double camera set up and I'll get, I think it'll look quite nice. It'll take me a bit to get it finished, but yeah, it'll be alright. Oh, that's a question. Have we got any good pre-sales yet? See if I can figure out what the pre-sales are going to be. Oh, it's lab. Okay. Oh, Clown Crew's great. Clown Crew Mitsu are unironically a really good deck. You can do some really cool stuff with that. So all the Clown Crew's tribute off the Mitsus. And then you can, like, use a Bianca Viso to summon Nib. You can, like, tribute summon Nib on your opponent's turn. Tributing, like, their cards. It's really good. Yeah, so new Fairy Tales are great. I had to eBay them because I didn't get them in my boxes that I wanted, but it's pretty good. It depends what kind of like Fairy Tale one do you want to do. Do you want to like go for a pure Fairy Tale build? Or do you want to do like a Charmer version? Or the Magistus version? There's lots of cool versions you can do. I think the latest deck I started upgrading was I rebuilt Hero to add the new Miracle Flipper. Because that was in this set. I did that. I rebuilt Sky Striker. Dragon Maid is so good. It's a shame that they hit Draco Tail, because Draco Tail is completely fair for what it is, compared to all the others. But you still have the triple Thymina, which is always really good in Dragon Maids. I have that in my deck bag downstairs, but I can't be bothered going to find it right now to put it on hand cam. The hand cam, by the way, is in case I ever want to sort out cards every now and again, because sometimes I just do. I have a lot of bulk cards or Pokemon or something I end up messing around with. Which I do need to sort out at some point. That's for another time, it's fine. They have in Rush Duel, but not for us. Keywords would fix so much problems. I'm surprised anybody can even afford to bring out Dragoon right now. Like, Eye of Timaeus and that Magician of Destruction are so expensive, it's stupid. That's fine. I'll just play a Magistus Invoke deck and not draw any Magistus cards at all. What did he add to his... What did he add? Negate and destroy. I don't have a negate though right now. Rush Duel is great, it's just something we can't really play over here. I mean, the pros and cons are every card they're going to have to print from now on is going to have keywords. And they're not going to reprint their entire 15k card library. So you're going to have to refer to the list that they post online of updated text for every single card during each game. Because they're not going to reprint every single card, ever. Do I have something that gets traps? Do a quick check, read what that card does. While I control the Fiend. Yep. Benter. Most keywords are pretty self-explanatory, though. Oh, Black Rose. Well, I like Power Tool Dragon, but they're never going to give him support, and it really annoys me. I would love some actual Power Tool support. But no, we're not allowed nice things. I suppose blocking's not a thing that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh people would understand. Magnet Warriors is actually a really good deck right now. It's like high tier rogue. It's actually really good. As you can like use all your super poly stuff. Rock is a really good type. I mean, Magic only spell it out in like 1 or 2 sets, and then it's on enough cards, and people should know it. But it's also they're used to Yu-Gi-Oh, and they've got like 12 lines of text. Magic doesn't need that. I'm more surprised they don't understand what a cost is. You know, like an actual resource. What do you mean you've got to rack up lands to do things? Every other game in the entire world does that except Yu-Gi-Oh! It's completely reasonable. It's fine. Oh, you're a player of GOAT format. I wasn't a massive fan of the formats back then, but it doesn't mean that they're bad. Like some people say. Oh, new Yu-Gi-Oh's bad? No, it's not. It's fine.
It is categorically not fine.
I myself find it better than back then, but that's just me. As a lot of the arguments are playground Yu-Gi-Oh! And that kind of wasn't a thing. To be fair, Yu-Gi-Oh! Does have a problem with figuring out what is cost and what is not cost.
Do
It's
not
easier now.
mention cost
It's
near Konami.
It's better now, but God, it was bad back then. Like when Dark Worlds first came out and no one, even in the tournaments that was playing them, knew how they worked. That was fun. But that's the thing, Blood. It's like Konami have an IP where they can make figurines and plushies and cool stuff like Pokemon do. They just don't do it. They could. They just don't. Yeah, that is not a lot of text. Even actually, I don't even think Deity Wars has that much text. I think Irion's the best text we have, and he's got like 6 lines. And like 2 lines of flavor text. Look at that. I immediately drew Invoker again. Because of course I did. Good Polly. He's got Jenny. But Super Polly is such a stupid card. Spirit Monster. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I don't think I've got a card that I really enjoy that much, to be fair. I'll have a think, though. Peace Magician. Okay. I'd say my favorite Xyz monster is either Stealth Kragan, because he's really cool, or the really cool Train Boy. It said to be a blue card, you say? I'd say out of all the types in Yu-Gi-Oh, like summoning mechanics, Fusion is the one I don't really have a deck I like. I think I've got one for every of the other summoning mechanics, just not that.
Xyz for me, I think.
You have Lurlusk, you're okay.
I like Malarilusk, but he's kind of just the main cards I like more than the Xyz. There's not an Xyz
Thank you for the sub, sir.
functioning deck that I'd say I'd like.
For clarification, I call everybody sir. I'm not I just do. If
His
you
mum
not like being
hates it.
called sir, you are free to tell me not, and I will change it. It's fine. My go-to response is, all right, sir. Just what it is. I don't know why. We're gonna go into Purgatrio because he inflicts piercing damage. And since I can only attack with one monster because of Caliga, I'll just punch him with Purgatrio a couple of times. Yeah, I started again in basically as soon as Xyz format started. Xyz is by far my favourite mechanic. And then Link ruined it. Synchro is like not hard to understand, but synchro climbing can be really confusing. Because you need to get exact numbers in the exact combo. And combo heavy decks aren't my thing. Because I just don't have the patience to learn combo lines. Like, it's good getting like, you know, like really good at one deck, for example, but like I want to use multiple different ones. Crap. That's Quintet Magician, isn't it? Looks like I'm not looking at chat. I'm just going to quickly concentrate on this for a sec. I mean, you'd say that, Firewall, but all Konami are doing are pandering to those people. Like, they're the Blue Eyes and Dark Magician people. The people who don't play the game, but Konami keep pandering to them. I need to get into Big Zoroa. How do I get into Big Zoroa? Let's see. I need to get into this guy. A Magistus monster plus an Xyz or Synchro. Okay, I think I can do that. Invocation, then we'll do slightly bigger Zoroa to get Invoker in the grave. Invocation into the biggest Zoroa. I mean, they do buy the nostalgia bit. The problem is they're always too expensive for them. Like, even if they... Like, right now, if a Dark Magician player wanted to play... Like, they can't. Because if they want to play, like, with, like, the best cards, it's too expensive. They literally can't play it. For the record, no, I can't understand that blue card. Partially because, I mean, if I understood, like, the game mechanics of what it's actually referring to, I might be able to get it. But as an outsider who doesn't understand, like, what the particular bits are, no. half of the things on here probably don't even have any particular aspect of them that makes sense. Like for the first bit, pursuant to subscription 3.14 of Richard's Rules of Order. If I knew what that was, if that is even a thing, I'd probably be able to understand it. Like, I've got one disruption, that's fine, but not ideal. Also, it doesn't even have a thing, so even if they tried to understand it... Like, if a person actually understood it, does it make sense? Like, is it even possible? He did his entire combo and did Seal's pass.
Sounds like a legit combo to me. It's no dark hole end, but you know.
So I have to take a second to mock Red. He's being a heathen, so I had to mock it. I just clicked the wrong button. Because I was mocking
Okay.
Red. Well done, me.
Oh, it's not the first time you've done that.
It's surprisingly not. Like, I would have literally won if I'd have actually been paying attention. Oh, mine have been nothing but losses. So many losses. I am not good at this game. Don't make me. I know if I look at my win-loss streak, it's going to be horrible. Oh, I know damn well you'll make something bad out of it. You like making memes. To be fair, they are good memes.
Hello?
Yep.
It is I.
The Eren Jaeger Glazer.
No. You don't play as Eren Yeager. You actually play as an outside perspective character that you can make on your own. You don't play as Eren. Eren is a character in the game, but you don't play as him. You basically play as this ace cadet, basically, in the Survey Corps. It's made by the same people who made the God Eater games and the Gundam Breaker games, so maybe the same team. Anyways, hello.
Bonjour.
I think Brad's never been more disappointed in me in his whole life.
For now.
Ah.
Oh, for now, he says.
Oh, don't worry, you'll do something else ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, Brad, I started maining Dark Magician again.
Every time, you always just say something that just...
Now I'm fucking with you. I'll never go back to that. I have too many fun decks to play now. Like my Dragoon deck that you helped me build. That I could put 2 Dragoons on the field with. So stupid. It's so stupid, but it's so fun. But nah. I beat the game yet today. I was just doing all the Survey Corps stuff. There's actual like survey missions you gotta go on.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to finish my latest Let's Play game over the weekend.
What's that?
Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Wow. Yeah, no, the story of the game's like 15 hours. It's a very short game. But of course, they also have the territory reclamation mode. That's what the main point of the game is, where it's an online feature where you get together with a bunch of people and you reclaim a bunch of territory. It's like a non-stop, continuous thing. It's also how you're supposed to level up and get better skills and whatnot. I didn't touch it yet. I'm going to do everything like in the actual story first, and then, which I read the story today. I'm doing all the scout survey stuff, which I think I recall correctly, I'm at 42% done with the surveys.
Most cumulative wins in a single standard Master Duel. 55 wins in a row. Well done, me.
What is card decoder?
You have to guess a card, basically. You pick a card. Well, for yours, when you pick a light card, and then it'll say, "Oh, you've got the level correct. You've got that right. You've got that right."
It's a level. It's an effect card. It's light and it's 3 stars. Okay. So it's an effect card. It's light, and it's a 3-star monster. That narrows it fucking down a lot. Fuck me. Okay. Properties match, card frame, properties match, strength level link. That's all I got. Okay. Hint number. Use my third hint. I guess. Attack is 1600. Okay. Attack is 16.
Apparently, my highest attack points is 88,800 somehow.
So I've got a few cards to work with here. Guess I'll try the Age of Creation first. Okay. That didn't do shit. Last attempt. This card. White Princess. I have attempts. What was the card?
It doesn't tell you. You just got to keep guessing.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I've got 2 right so far. It's not ideal.
Bullshit.
I don't have any decks that tribute summon.
What are you doing?
I think all that tribute summons is me summoning my own nib to punch the person with.
Oh, Duel Trials is going on. Forgot about that. I gotta finish that. Off meta. What?
You got to play with a deck that all the cards are less than 1% played overall.
Oh, I have a deck like that.
Why?
I have a deck like that.
That's just what Konami says. That's just what the rule for that
Super
particular one is.
Quantum.
That actually might fit.
Oh, I can't use half the fucking deck though. Damn.
I mean, I would have had like something like Battling Boxer, but I kind of can't.
I can't use. Okay, I can't use Evenly Matched. I can't use Infinite Impermanence. I can't use Triple Tactics. I can't use Emergency Teleport.
Yep.
I can't use the red one. Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, the red one's got more than a 1% ratio because it's a generic 5.
Okay, copy from my deck. Let me see what I got here. What else I got? I have Raid Raptor.
That's definitely not going to be able to play.
Actually, yeah, it is. Only thing you can't. Oh, never mind. You can't use Raiders Knight.
When you can play it without Raiders Knight, it's just a lot harder to do.
Yeah. Fuck that. Wow, Magna Warrior's surprisingly over to 1% too. I don't think I can do this event. I don't have any decks.
They do have some loaner decks you can use if you want.
Ew. Nah, I'd rather not learn a deck. Fuck that. I'm good. So, Brad, you know I've been fighting for over a month with the unemployment office here in my state? Remember I mentioned that to you a while back?
I know a little bit about that, yes.
I got a call Wednesday saying that they're gonna by the end of the week they're gonna be closed. They're gonna be coming to a resolution on my file. I was like, okay, cool. So I called today because I got paid yet. And I talked to the lady. She's like, oh yeah, they're just waiting for your previous employer to contact them back. If they don't contact them back by the end of the day, they're gonna come to a conclusion. You're gonna get your money. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm hoping when I wake up Monday morning, I got $1,200 sitting in my checking account, so I can pay my fucking phone bill and get some groceries.
Always useful.
Buy a game.
Do not buy a game.
Well, the only game I'm gonna get is the new Spider-Man 2 game.
You have other things to be purchasing other than games right now.
I just want one game. It's on sale.
No.
On sale again.
At least I'm not going out and splurging it and buying a Switch 2 like I want to pretty badly right now. Okay?
Well, that's they're
Right,
the
just
highest
that.
price they've ever been. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, and so are the PS5s.
I think, well, I mean, even Steam Deck has gone up now.
Yeah, because it's the fucking... I don't know.
There's all tech industries who making all parts. and just
You know what it is? It's
messing
summertime.
everything up.
And all the kids are out of school. That's what it is. That got hands. What?
I love Hacker Hands.
That's
I'm
Brad's
using
deck is
my
out.
Dragoon deck against them. So how fucked am I? I'll scale 1 to 10.
Are you going first?
No.
Then it's not going to end well for you.
Inferno Fire Blast. Why did he target that card twice?
That must be the loner deck, I think.
Discard 1 card. Oh, bye.
Hacker Hands
that
is
praying?
you do something to them, they will steal your stuff. They will look through your extra deck and steal one of your monsters. They'll look through the top 5
fuck
cards of
that.
your deck to steal one.
So basically, it's a thief deck.
But you have to interact with them. So the second you do something to them, it's I'm gonna punish you.
Oh, lovely. Oh, the new season pass came out. I gotta go buy that. Hang on. I got the gems for it. You know something funny? You think that they would stop giving out so many gems? I'm glad this game isn't a pay-to-play game. When it comes to the season pass, you know, or the dual pass, that's nice. Especially when it comes to the shop. I got a free pull of Team Solar System. What?
Huh.
What is Team Solar System? Team Solar System on the panel. That's what the card pack is called. Okay. I ain't got nothing new out of it. I got one new card. What else do I got in here? I can look at here. They got Song of Divinity, Challengers Collection, the Frenzied Tuning, Illusions Beast Roar. I got a special ticket for that. What'd I get? I got Speed Recovery. That's new. Diabolica, the Dragon Age General. Fable to Diff.
Yeah, any game where you
Emissary
can buy
from
the
House
battle
of
pass
Pact.
with in-game currency is significantly better.
Sprite's Blessing, yeah.
100%.
Take notes, Fortnite.
Yes, all those that Fortnite who is definitely going to be watching this video.
It's a joke.
I know. But Fortnite is also a joke.
Fair. Song of Divinity. What is this? I'll buy 10 packs. Why not? I got the gems to spare. Let's see. I got one UR, 2 SRs. Oh. Got a secret card pack. Sisters of the Light. Oh. I got a shiny Exo Sisters Magnifica. Okay. No clue what any of that is.
Exo Sister is a really good deck. One of the best Genesis decks right now. It's really good.
I gotta finish building my Magnum Warrior deck. That's the thing I'm working on next. Dismantle all extra cards. Damn. How do I search by recent again? Order obtained. No, I want to go. Is it? No. I want to see what all the URs that I have. There we go. So I can start dismantling some of these. Dismantle selected cards. There we go. I want that. I want that. I want that. I don't need that. Wait, Secretary and Dragon. Do I need that? I do need that something. Yeah. Evil Twin Kai Kill. I don't need that. Borlo Dragon is in a deck. Secrets of Dark Magics, I need that. Q2 Dragon Tail, I need that. Okay, is that really all I can dismantle is those 4 cards, really? I mean, it gives me 74. That's 3 cards. That's 2 cards.
Better than no.
The fuck am I saying? That's 2 cards. The fuck am I saying? Oh, I can generate 1 super rare card.
Yeah, you can.
Why'd you say it like that? You go, yeah, you can. The fuck?
Because you have an issue with how I talks and stuffs.
You know what? You know what, Brad?
Are you mocking the British boy?
Yes. He ain't Crumpet.
Well, I ain't had crumpets in ages. I probably should get some though.
Is it tea time yet, Brad?
It's 1:30 in the morning, so no.
Ooh, I'm going first. I'm running Red Dragon Archfiend.
And I can't
Still
even
need
have
to
tea
build
and
that
biscuits anymore anyway, so nice.
Why?
I'm diabetic now, by the way.
What the fuck? When did this happen?
Last week. That's why I wasn't on, because I had to go to the doctors all week.
What the fuck?
Yep, so I do not have sugar anymore. Or at least not as much. It happens, it's fine.
That's fuck. That's fuck, dude.
It is. It happens. My family's got it, so I'd have got it eventually.
Also, it's hereditary. It's chronic diabetes, is what it's called.
Yeah. It happens, it's fine. The little testing machine kind of
Give me
sucks.
Mr. Bones!
It's fine.
Sorry, Brad.
Ah, it's alright, mate.
Where's
All
that?
good. I've just got my little testing machine. It's really a pain in the ass because I've got to keep stabbing myself all the time. It does suck, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It is completely controllable. It's not a problem. I don't have any alts. We're okay. I don't have any alts of that. Yeah, because that entire last week I was had to get up at like 8 o'clock in the morning every single day for appointments, and it was right pain in the ass.
Yikes.
So I just got a bit too tired. I'm like, I can't stream like this, so.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have my games room finished so I can stream from there. It'll be quite nice.
Nice.
I've just my Apothecary Diaries figure arrived today, so get in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
All good in Bradley Hood then, huh?
We're getting there slowly, but we are getting
Slowly
there.
but surely. I fucked up. I went straight into Bestial the Spotter. I fucked up.
This batter's fine. This batter is.
Problem is that
fine.
two Bestials, a Bone Archfiend, and a Crimson Red Lotus King on the field.
The new support for Red Dragon Archfiend's really good.
Well, you need to teach me then.
You know, with like the Crimson
brick
King
that
and stuff.
hard or something?
Really good. Huh?
Did he brick that hard? Because he put a whole bunch of face down cards down.
Oh, he'll just be playing stone. It's fine. Oh, that's the thing, Firewall. I'm in the UK. Medication costs nothing in the UK.
Yeah.
So we have to pay for prescriptions, which is a £9 a prescription. But if you are diabetic like me now, all prescriptions for everything I'm ever going to need in my life are free now.
Oh, damn. Oh, he quit. Connection failed. So in other words, he closed out the game. In other words, the bastard closed out the game. All right, Brad. I only have my one monitor set up right now because I'm at my girlfriend's house. So I'm actually gonna. She's at work, so I'm gonna screen share, good sir, so you can actually tell me what I need for the new Red Dragon Archfiend stuff.
I don't even think it's in Macedon yet, is it?
I don't know. What? Give me a card name. I'll
The
look it up.
Crimson King.
Crimson King.
I don't think it's in Macedon yet.
Crimson Nova, the Dark Cubic Lord.
Oh, it is funny though.
What does that card do?
At the end phase, both players take 3,000 damage. And
That's
it's
fucked up.
And it's 3,000 that attacks all your opponent's monsters.
That's fucked. I'm going first again. I'm playing against somebody with a bunch of Japanese or Chinese symbols in our name.
It's not too bad. I just have to take them when I wake up. It's not a problem.
Ooh, that's not a good hand.
Being on them for life, though, is
Yikes.
kind of a pain in the ass, but it's one of those things that
Hey, Brad, look up my screen share.
I kind of can't yet, but I will have in a minute. Ah, that's good, mate. I've had a couple of weeks to process it. We're okay. I try not to bother about it anymore.
It's bad.
Yeah, that is bad. That is pretty bad.
I feel like I missed something.
Ah, yes, straight into the little dude. Why did he send infinite? I'm about to get fucked. It's LZ.
Yeah, you are. Depending on what he's got in his hand, yeah, you will. White,
Well, let's see what he's got. Let's see
White Forest is one hell of a combo deck. Oh, he's got silver, yeah.
Sylvie. Yeah, you're fine. I'm fucked.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna take the L.
Thanks, Firewall. I kind of wish I didn't see that.
What? What do you say?
Look at my opponent's name.
What? I don't have your stream pulled up right now. What is it? I only have one monitor right now.
It's called Roku.
Roku?
Yeah.
As in the TV?
Like as in Avatar Roku.
Oh.
And we can't escape Avatar, no. Avatar is always there at all times.
But what the fuck?
That's not a bad first hand.
I need to add you to my hand.
I know, from the good that is Avatar to the garbage that is Naruto.
Peace on the gate. Oh, you fucking bitch. Well, I'm fucked.
Just a little. If you'd have got a field spell, you could have used Immortal Nova, which would have been nice, but...
Yeah.
Oh, it's Cash.
Is that? Oh, fuck me. I'm fucked.
I mean, your opponent is also called Player.
Yeah. Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what? I'm getting pissed off.
Sometimes I can hit both the player and the game, so that's just me.
You know what? Fair enough. I'm getting mad, Brad. I'm gonna do this. I need to be a good diamond tier deck.
Do you want to know what good thing I did over last week, though, Firewall, since you weren't there to hear it? I found some really cool Transformers figurines, and I just decided to send them to Red because he's such a Transformers fan, and he got angry at me.
Because two of them were ones that I actually really wanted. It was a Big Convoy, and I forgot what the other guy's name is. Purple dude. Not Silverbolt. The other, it's a lion, the tiger hawk fusion dude. I can't remember his name ever.
I mean, I do respect what he's made, but he also made a sequel manga that failed and went back to Naruto again because he can't write for shit. I think it was a Mammoth, the Transformer. I can't remember.
It was Big Convoy.
Yeah.
That's what his name is.
I can't remember the other one. I did send it to you. I probably have it somewhere.
It's in our DMs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find it. Yeah, there you
I
go.
fucked up.
That was just one of the first shelves. Or is it Razor Claw, the wolf one?
Razor Claw, yeah.
Yeah. That's just a basic shelf.
Apparently, most of my aroma, barring 2 cards, can't be used. Which is a polymerization, which isn't aroma anywhere, and
Jasmine.
Paralysis, Empress of Blossom,
Oh.
which is another one that's not. All aroma cards are fine.
I'm kind of surprised, because Jasmine's using every plant deck under the sun.
Vernasil's are fine. Just obviously can't use any of the standard cards, can you?
Kind of fucked myself here. Oh well. See what he's got.
Yeah, well, Brad. Apparently, even if it does have a lot of play, it doesn't have a.
What is that? What?
1%.
He activated Roar the. Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, this deck can't be used at all. Yeah. Runic is no go.
Yeah, he didn't branch out. These are gamer samurais, because he gains his powers because he's such a top tier gamer.
I'll be right back.
Apparently, I do have a dex I could use
I know for a fact I
if I
don't.
wanted to. Just need to take out the staples.
I'd have loved him to break away from his writing mold, but it was exactly the same.
What did he do after Naruto?
Samurai 8.
And he was just another Naruto clone. Well, just Naruto again.
So it's about cyborgs. Main character is really weak physically, but he is a hardcore gamer. And then he goes into a gaming machine, using his gaming powers, and transforms himself into a cyborg. But each cyborg has a woman attached to them to determine how much power that they have. His power is like infinite. This woman is apparently the equivalent of like Hinata, his love interest. He sees her for like 5 chapters, and then you never see her again until the ending, where he puts her in there just to remember that she exists.
Well,
And I think it actually got cancelled from what I remember.
yeah, not surprising.
It does kind of annoy me that a lot of the what I call better authors are overshadowed by Kishimoto because Naruto's popular, but it's not well written. There's some other authors who are way more better at doing what they do, but they don't get the recognition that they should. Like, a lot of the cool ideas he had were only in Naruto. Shippuden just shat on everything that he made before. Oh, I finished it. I don't remember everything because I finished it like a month ago, but I did finish it. Okay, so it's clearly made for the era that it is. It is very, well, it's very sex, drugs, rock and roll. That's basically what it is. It's hard to describe, too niche for me in a way. Like, it's less superhero-y than all emotions and suffering, if you know what I mean. It doesn't, like, explain what the crow's powers are. He just has the power for what he needs at that moment that he has it. It's more soft magic system than hard magic system in a way, because it's like... how to describe it? It's not... oh, I'd say it's not consistent, but the only consistent thing is his backstory, the flashbacks. You know what I mean? Yeah, I read more superhero ones to at least understand what their powers are, and I get interest from them using them in different situations. It didn't really have that. But you were right, it is kind of like a love letter to an extent, and him showing off his grief. Because he doesn't even go up against, like, actual villains. He goes up against standard randomers, in a way. I'll let you type some things while I was quickly nipped at Lou anyway. Because I have just said a lot of things. So... Okay, what were you? That does make a bit of sense, but it's more like it'd have been nicer if a little bit more of that was shown. Because when I was reading it, it took me twice as long to read because I had to understand what was written. Because it doesn't come easy if it's not explained a bit to me. Like a lot of the fight scenes, until you've mentioned that, I didn't understand a lot of them. Yeah, the two things that are mainly for me are the story and the powers. I don't think a lot for me, well, for me at least, not a lot of plot happened. If that's if you get what I mean. Like he was fighting a lot of filler mobs, enemies to get to his revenge. Like I don't even understand why it could be hard for him to even get his revenge if he's immortal. Would he not just get his revenge immediately? I know it's not so much about superheroes, but he has the potential to be a hero if he wanted to be. Which is like a subversion of it. I understand that. His artwork is kind of cool though. I'm not just gonna bash on it. It did have some cool things about it. Like, if I had a little bit more context for it to understand it a bit more, I would probably appreciate it more. Are the people who killed his wife or something that hard to find? Like, presumably, if you're invincible... Well, technically not invincible, immortal. They are two different things. But it'd be quite easy to get what you want, right? Well, let's say feasibly that the person who killed his family dies and he doesn't know about it. can he not just live forever, providing he can't find the revenge target? I mean, he'll be suffering forever, but he would be living forever, basically, right? Yeah, but is that like at the point he's revived, or is that just a constant? So, if the person who he's taking revenge out dies, does he just die out of nowhere? Because the opponent may have been alive at that point, but that's not to say he remains alive, right? I mean, I don't think it's in depth stated in the verse whether this would work or not, but I don't think it goes super in depth into the power system. But I'd say it feasibly would work. Maybe. Yeah, if he himself doesn't take the revenge and a randomer just kills them, he would never be able to take his revenge. So I don't know. It's something I'd have to research, I suppose.
I suppose it depends on how his mortality was given.
Well, the crow gives it to him under the assumption that he will live so long as he can take his revenge, and when he takes his revenge, he dies. But if that enemy dies, does he himself drop dead because he can't?
Is it so long as he takes his revenge or can take his revenge?
Can, I believe.
So basically, if he can no longer take his revenge, the crow can't keep him immortal.
No idea. It's probably one of the things that has never even been thought of when he was making it, because it was all about like the grief of his own wife dying. He probably was only thinking of that, not the actual stuff that happens.
So, would the crow automatically know that he can no longer take his revenge, though?
No idea. It's not said.
Because if the crow doesn't know, then it can't say that he can't have his revenge, because it doesn't know that he still can't have it. If he did know, then it shouldn't have let him keep it. Essentially.
Cool. That explains a little bit. But the crow is an accompanies him, so he would know if the victim had died. Understandable. That makes a little bit more sense. I should have done that the other way around, shouldn't I? It was an odd read. I didn't hate reading it. It just was odd. I'd have to read it a couple more times with more context to get a little bit more out of it. It was different than anything else I've read before. Oh, so the crow is basically a mantle. Like Batman. A mantle given to different people. Okay. Understandable. See, if it had said a lot of these things, even just as in passing, in like the dialogue, it made it a bit more obvious. It'd be easier for me to understand. Maybe it's because I just don't read many comics. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be as fleshed out as I would generally expect a hero thingy to be. I mean, he's not even so much of a hero, is he? You know what I mean? The protag. Because of the circumstances as to why he wrote it in the first place. So yeah, the person's who wrote the crow, his own wife died. So he basically wrote the crow as a homage to her and to like try to get over that death, but in doing so, it doesn't have a lot of depth that you would generally expect it to have. Because a lot of the first like arcs are him fighting against thugs and showing like a backstory of him when his wife were together.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever looked into the crew.
It's kind of a series that invokes thought more than anything else. But I've read the most niche manga in the world. It's just comics are not really something I have read a lot of. Like, I've gone out of my way to read a manga on every sport that I feasibly can. I'd give it a good 6. Good 6 out of 10. Oh, no. We're not going to regret purchases here. I mean, 6 out of 10 is not bad coming from me, because barely nothing that I really read, even ones I really enjoy, are like 9 or 10. Like, my favourite manga of all time, Rave Master, is only an 8 out of 10 for me. What, the people in the first chapters weren't just randos, he killed loads of them. How many people killed his wife?
I'm back. Hello?
What?
I'm back.
Okay.
But I do gotta be heading off because I gotta get a shower and eat and stuff, so I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a good night.
You too.
Oh, are we starting that one thing this Sunday that we talked about, or is it next Sunday? I forgot.
What thing?
The God of Year 3 thing.
Nat's not even done with 2 yet.
Oh, you told me it's gonna be. Damn it, Nat!
What?
You told me 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'll be done by this Sunday.
It's taken longer than I thought.
Fair enough.
They just fill it with nonsense, and it just takes longer.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It really doesn't
Okie
need to be
dokie.
this long.
Yeah, fair enough.
But-
But all right. Well, you have a good night.
You do.
Later.
Layers. Yeah, it is obnoxiously long.
It's long for no reason at all.
It really is. It's they just put in. I mean, I get like they want to make it so then there's difficulty and stuff like that, but the difficulty spike should be literally, to me, more of a end game thing where people just want to try their luck, see how well they can do. But that's not how they've set it up. They've set it up so it's like, oh yeah, this is part of the story.
It's not even like Monster Hunter of where the ending, you can just go on forever, but the story basically has already ended. They don't even do that.
Yeah. No, there's a story. And the fact that there's a ending within the fact that I need to sort out all the characters as well. And just like, why? Well, I think it's 3 specific characters. I need to double check.
If I will, that is one of the cool things about The Crow. It actually is pretty cool. The more in-depth you think into it, the more you get out of it. I think I only read it at surface level at first, because a lot of it went straight over my head. Yeah, but comics are not something I've actually read a lot of. I've only got like 6 comics so far, by the way. Oh no, 7. I've got 7. Yeah. Can't say that's great, but... By the way. I've got one of the Power Rangers ones, the big bumper volumes. I've got 3 Witchblade comics and 2 Captain Britain comics.
They have the Shield Maiden comics.
I mean, they are technically comics, but they're like... Are we classing those?
They are comics.
Then technically I do have the ones I got from the event then. I don't know what that means, Firewall. Like, I have absolutely no clue what that means.
I think I'm about to learn from here as well.
The Power Rangers one's like a giant bumper volume. It's got hardback. It's really pretty. It's the White Ranger one. It's really nice. They're all like... The Captain Britain ones are all backed and bordered. They're like 20-something years old, those ones. They're really nice. The others are just like single ones. I haven't actually got any of the bigger ones yet. For the Power Rangers one, yeah. It's really nice. I can't remember where it is, or I just show it on screen. I'll have a look at. I'll have a look while this guy's taking his turn. Okay, let's see. It's kind of nice that you can pick particular bits. Sometimes I do like entire volumes sometimes, though. Like, I'd love to buy, like, Captain Britain ones. Like, entire, like, compendiums, but they might be a pain in the ass. So, I've only got fusions left. That's not ideal. I can't currently find the volume, but I'll check on eBay and I'll find which one I have. thought I knew where it was, but I clearly don't. I do know you bitch about that. Nat does too, to be fair. Because every time I say comics, he assumes I'm talking about mainstream. I found it. This is the one I've got. That. Power Rangers Necessary Evil Part 1. Massive. Beautiful. See, I found it eventually. Just took me a bit. It's none of those. Well, those are cool. I would like to get those. Oh, yeah, I just looked back. It is the Boom Studio one, yeah. It's nice. It's one of the only actual, like, full comics I have. I mean, even though it is only part 1. I will eventually, once I get my game room done, get the rest of them. Because I hear the Power Rangers comics are pretty good. So I basically picked like 1 or 2, no, maybe 3 decent series. That's all I picked. Yeah, it's going to be really nice. Yeah, I tried to focus on, like, non-mainstream first. I thought Power Rangers is a good place to start.
A comic I've been waiting 3 years for. Is just about done.
Yes.
Oh, it is done now. I think you released a video saying that it's done. But I never actually got around to watching it. So 3 years for a comic.
You got it, though. Maybe.
Well, it's going to be en route at some point. I'm with you there. Firewall. I do not mind a big, omnibus or compendium, but I prefer the thin volumes. Yeah.
But
Like, you
reading
can
books,
get,
like I read books all the time, but I've never taken a book anywhere with me because I just fear damaging them.
because you can get the big thick ones of like Invincible, but I'm just like, that is the most unwieldy thing
Yes,
ever to
I have
read.
one
It's
of
like,
those. It's immense.
I have got the smaller versions because I'm like, I can read these much easier. I have what is it? The Last Ronin comics, and they're
Oh, yeah.
all hardbacked. I ain't taking them out to go read them. I'm reading those at home. Yeah, much easier. I agree with that, Wolfire. Well, that's what I'm doing anyway. I don't know where I'm at, to be fair. I think I've only got 3 of them. Actually, I'm at 4. But, yeah. Fun times ahead.
Oh, you didn't actually kill me.
Yeah. 2 weeks ago, he posted that the Final Space graphic novel is done. Yeah. Done. Dusted. Benito. His first upload to the channel in 2 years. He's been busy. So it should be on its way.
Dave, quickly, because he's got a comment to answer.
Right. It says May 18th, pre-orders begin shipping out. The beginning of the end. Yeah, there you go. So took him 3 years, probably longer than he thought it was going to take, but he did it. Oh, look at Discord now, fam.
I don't think any of us have read those.
No, I've not read those ones. The originals. I've not really read any of the other Turtles comics, I'll be honest. The only one I've read, and I've not even finished the last run. I've got so many comics to read. I buy them and then I just don't read them. It's like a game collection. You just buy them, don't play them.
Now, I have not read a
Yeah.
single thing I got from Port Bubble in the last 3 years.
I haven't. I've done the exact same. I think I've not read anything. I've just got them looking out nice and fancy. All the big
I
books that I
do
bought.
want to do a comic book series for the channel of reviews, and I might do the Thought Bubble ones.
You may as well. I mean, get enough of them.
I mean, Dave's got his art book reviews. I could do comic ones. It kind of like give me more comic book knowledge.
You
Oh,
would.
nice.
You would.
I mean, I'm even going to do it for free. It's not going to be like sponsored by those people. I'll just read them because I have them, and I'll just say what I like about them.
They're pretty.
do like that a lot of Dave's videos are consistently getting like nice amounts of tiny views though. Like his art book review ones.
Yeah.
Kinda like that. God, the Bugs and Tars video is still the most popular thing on the channel and it depresses me. Ooh. Duel Masters has got more views. A lot more views than it used to have. I appreciate that.
Finally.
Yeah, look.
You can stop for now.
Duel Masters is the 4th most popular on the channel somehow. I was not expecting that. Not at all. Oh, he didn't actually kill me. I mean, I could even sponsor that video, promote it if I wanted, but I don't think it's good enough for me to promote. Yeah, if you want to be the co-host for the comic thing, you can do. You could like recommend a comic and I read it, or we can both read the same one and do our views on it. Nat's more the... If I were to do a manga and anime one, it'd be easier to do with Nat than a comic one. Because Nat's read a lot of the same manga and comics that I have, manga and anime. So if I find one I haven't seen, he probably also has not seen it.
I'll be honest with you, at this point, I think it's mostly, what is it, webtoons that I've seen more of it.
Yeah.
At this point
Honestly,
in time.
right now, yeah.
Yeah. Just don't... I just keep looking on the app and it's just like, there's just never anything that truly sticks out.
Yeah, because I can do like a comic one. Dave's currently doing the, what is it, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Quiz videos. He just needs people to do the quizzes with. Like, realistically, I should not be involved in those, because I do have a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh! Knowledge than everybody else, and I'd rather not just win all the time. Because I can do Yu-Gi-Oh! Series as with Praying. I can do manga and anime with Nat. I would like to start doing more of the 5 chapter rule videos again, but that's a lot of work for not a lot of views. Because a lot, like, ordinarily I don't mind about views, but it's a lot of work for, like, a lot of those mangas were random, and a lot of them were garbage. I'm trying to do, like, more standalone videos next year. Like my favorite Pokemon of every type video. That's gonna be quite nice. I've posted that. If you don't actually know what my favorite Pokemon of each type is, I've already posted it. It's either like a 5 issues one, or we do whole arcs. Like we could do the whole Dark White Ranger arc of Power Rangers. A whole, like, entire arcs, because ending a comic, like, comics are not fast. They're like 70 long, some of them. The first 5 you wouldn't get a lot of info from. Because we could do like complete runs, but then that's even more work. We could do one-offs, standalones, quick issues. There's quite a lot we can have a see with, mess around with. I haven't thought a lot about the comic books one, to be fair. I mean, it doesn't even have to be 5. It could be 10 chapters. Because if we were to change it to anime, it'd be the 3-episode rule. Because usually after 3 episodes, you get the gist of a show. 5 for manga's usually fine. I say usually. It's not always fine. But for the most part, 5 for manga is fine. Watchmen is probably something I should pick up at some point. When I eventually get my things sorted, I am starting to pick up comic book runs. So I will pick up Watchmen. That's one that a lot of people do recommend. If a lot of people recommend it, it can't be that bad. Well, you'd assume. There's a lot of like comic events in Leeds close to us, so I could just nip in and get some Watchmen because they'll always be stocked. You can always send me it in just in case. And I can refer to it later. See, now we know that's a thing. Be kind of cool to have.
And taking your stuff. Taking your stuff. Done.
Do that again. Gives me forbidden fodder. Leon. Leona. Like, I need that right now.
I've just looked at what you were saying. I will say I do actually have the Watchmen comic somewhere. I was actually given it, so
It's kind of cool.
I could read that.
Don't worry, if I haven't read what you've wrote yet, Firewall. I'm just in the middle of this game. That's probably why I haven't said anything to you.
Yeah. Watchmen is like the Demon Slayer comic. Demon Slayer of comics. Or Demon Soul of comics.
I was say, because if you're saying it's a Demon Slayer of comics, you mean it's fucking garbage.
So is Demon Slayer that you're on about?
It is terrible.
But yeah. No, I've enjoyed the movie, and I've got, like I said, I've got the comic. I need to read it along with all the other ones I have. Yeah. To go with all the other media I have to entertain myself with.
Well, yeah, because all media right now is getting more expensive, but we already have tons of stuff to do already.
Sorry, I've got a backlog I don't need to spend anymore. Yeah. I could probably play everything I've got for the rest of my life, and that'll be enough. More than likely. That's what I'm assuming. I've got a lot of stuff. I mean, I've got over 100 games just on Steam. 140 something maybe, if not more. I've got a Star Ocean game. That'll take me at least 500 hours.
I mean, to be fair, you are right. A lot of people do immediately recommend Watchmen to people.
Watchmen is the Demon Slayer of comics and is the first thing you would recommend in comics. Watchmen is 2,000 times better than Demon Slayer. Well, who knows? Because I've not read the Watchmen, so I can't say. But I don't know what I would say would be a good introduction to comics. That is non DC Marvel. I mean,
It all for comics, it kind of just it's kind of whatever niche that they want. If it's heroes, they have that. But everything
Comics
else
has
is kind
everything.
of. I mean, comics don't have everything, but they have most things.
well,
Yeah.
comics have everything.
No, they don't.
It's just that the mainline ones don't follow any of it because the main line is always just Marvel DC.
I have to state they don't have everything like manga do, but they have quite a lot of stuff.
We have everything, yeah.
Really? Tell me where the golf comic is.
There is one.
No, there isn't.
I will Google it now.
Feel free to do so. Where's the sumo comic? Sports comics are not a thing. Because they can't make them interesting enough like manga do. I would assume.
There is the Golfing Comic Strips, a historic collection of classic cartoons.
That does
The
not
first
count.
thing
You
that
know
came.
damn well that doesn't count.
It really doesn't count. But I don't know. I don't even know where I'd begin searching for this. Yeah.
You can compare dirt
Sports.
on the ground and it'll be better than Demon Slayer.
Ah, see, there you go. There's a comic called The Last Stand. It's about boxing. One shot. You never believe what that one's about. Basketball. We've got wrestling.
Manga as a medium can make anything look cool, and they can get paid for that. Comics, it's like, why would a person front the money to make an actual golf comic? You just can't.
Over. You have a wrestling comic. Well, there's a comic on fencing.
I could see a fencing comic. I could see that.
No, it might just be the manga again. It's really hard to tell. Sports graphic novels. So,
See,
what's
that's
there
cool.
are-
That sounds cool. But for like manga and that, even those ones that we just said, like random comic manga from industries that you never like. Even fishing manga is popular in Japan. Well, even over here, quite a lot of them have their niche.
I think one of the issues that comics have is a place to stand, because obviously it's more easily able to make these kinds of mangas over in Japan, I think, than it is over
Well,
here.
in Japan, manga have more places to live. Comic book shops aren't a thing, because from what I remember, what I heard was the CEO of the comic book industry thing, he lost the right to put them in stores, certain stores that they used to be in, like corner shops and things, and that really tanked a lot. Manga is everywhere.
Except corner shops.
Yeah. But manga also have the thing of, if you pick up a book that says #1 on it, it is actually #1.
No, that's only DC. DC and Marvel.
And they also have, like, every single one to an extent has 8 chapters in it for, like, £8.
Yeah. So, Because this is where you go from being mainstream to being just everything else. It's like because DC Marvel just pop everything. No one's looking at any of the
Well,
other stuff, even though
they
we've
don't
got some
anymore.
great shows.
They have really not got the stronghold they used to anymore.
But one of the TV shows that proper took off, The Walking Dead. Yeah, not Marvel or DC.
I mean, yeah, but then they made it go on too long and ruined the ending.
No, they just ruined the ending. It wasn't like they made it go on too long. The comic is just that long. Yeah. I can't even remember. Has the comic even ended yet?
I have not a clue. Well, that is certainly a hand of all time. Let's do Meltdown. Because that's
It
how
finished
other
in
people, like,
2019.
as a person who is just starting their comic book like journey, that's all you see. Like, Nat comes with me in like comic and manga shops. All you see is that. So the standard, like the average comic book person trying to get into it, all they see is Marvel and DC. So that's all I can judge by at the moment.
Yeah, so basically, if you look, when we go into, like, say, Traveling Man, we have the two bookshelves, which is just basically saying Marvel and DC. But there's actually another one which is just everything else.
Like, a shop doesn't really have back issues really anymore. It's very rare. It says only the current stuff, and a lot of the current stuff is garbage.
Or, to be honest, if you actually go to the wall where they do the single releases as well, they're probably more inclined for being a better starting point for some people rather than looking on the shelf for the thicker volumes. But again, other than Marvel and DC, who you have no idea what continuity you're getting,
I'd say they're not as safe as they used to be. Like, the only things that sell are Batman and Spider-Man. That's it.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Apparently not a lot of people care for normal Spider-Man currently. I don't know.
Well, that's because they keep fucking him over. Every time
Yeah,
he
that's
would be
why
happy
like...
and try to, you know, like, have a family and actually be happy as a person, they keep fucking him over all the time.
What do people like? Well, people like apparently the Spider-Man that has a kid, you know, and wife, and
they enjoy that, but they won't give him it. They just won't let him have it.
No, the issue is that because obviously Peter Parker's meant to be the down to earth, everyone's relatable, kind of relatable, downtrodden guy. It's just kind of like,
yeah, but once they actually gave him, once they actually gave him his relationship with, I can't remember who his love interest is, they actually sold more.
Yeah, they did.
And then they just decided just to go, nah.
But oh no, I'm not sure how it ended with the Multiverse one, but everyone liked it. I'm sure they messed it up somehow. Did you read it? What? I've got probably more non-DC and Marvel comics. Yeah. Then obviously DC and Marvel comics. Especially when we go to your comic fair thing. So it's just like we go there and I buy a bunch of them and it's just like, but yeah.
You're right. Indie comics are good because that's half of the ones I have, like Shield Maiden and stuff. But it's like there's nowhere to get them. Because comic book shops won't. It's like what I just say it.
Comic book shops run basically based on a can you order it us in
Will it sell?
kind of system.
They'll order something that is guaranteed to sell over an indie comic every time.
So it's a case of you can generally go online and find a comic to buy. If I'm not buying it from online, then I'm buying it from the comic.
I class
thing that we go
indie
to.
firewall as self-published. That's just
All
how
of
I
them
define it.
are.
If a company's
You got
paying them to
quite a
publish
few
it, it's
publishing
not indie for me.
houses. You got quite a few publishing houses. So you got, what is it, Image, Dark Horse, Boone. Trying to think of some more, and there's tons more that I've forgotten right now.
Yeah, I only class,
Dynamic.
but at least for me, self-published is indie.
Yeah. But the thing with comics though is they don't really have the same oversight, I don't think, with the indie ones, as we're saying. They don't have the same oversight as
No.
what you'd get from mangas and stuff. So whilst they do have more of a trend of being able to make the story how they want it, there is also the thing that they can't really, because of this, they might actually mess something up by
Well, in Japan,
just
like,
doing some stupid
if
decision in the
say
story.
a randomer got access to draw One Piece, I can guarantee you that they will not fuck that up. But the amount of people right now who have got like iconic characters like Spider-Man and really cool, like super iconic characters like even Superman, and they just ruin it. It's like, oh, this is my take. It may be, but you're not writing it to sell it. You're writing it just because you want that to be your story. Whereas anime and manga, they'll write it to make money. Whereas the comic book industry right now does not.
Well, DC and Marvel are like that. I'm not sure about Image. I don't think Image has quite gotten to that point with some of their own
Image
properties, 'cause I
isn't
know
as
they
bad
do.
now.
Because that's one of the bad things with generally how they run it, is that they'll just get a random artist and story writer to make a random story, and it's like the most jarring thing that you could probably have is the fact that you'll read one issue from one artist and then you go to the next artist and then they'll go to a different artist the next time, and it's just like, why is the art style changed? It's like, oh, we couldn't get that artist in this week, so we changed it. What? But who knows why they do that for, but they do. I think most of the ones I read... Oh, I'm tired. The artists are always consistent because it's always the artist's story along with the writer most of the time. So.
Yeah, the company does, but then the problem is it just sucks because they just run it into the ground because it's like, I want this to be my character. I'm not going to get into the whole woke debate. I do not want to be here for 4 hours. But the unnamed thing that I just stated is ruining the industry right now.
I think it's not that. I think it's just people just wanting to just do their thing with something. It's like giving fans free reign of a story and then them not truly knowing what they should be doing or how to do it. Just like, oh yeah, well, this will be cool in the story. Yeah, but it makes no sense. Yeah, but it's cool. but it's like they need to reformat, I think, personally, rather than having.
Yeah, but when the industry is 99% Marvel and DC, because it basically is right now.
Yeah, I'm
That
not
is
denying
all.
that
That
they
is just
have
how I
the
refer it
top,
to it.
But I'm not denying that they are the top contenders in the comic scene. But obviously, even including their things, but the smaller comics still don't make as much money, but they still make quite a bit in some sense, yeah. And it's like I feel like it's the way that DC and Marvel are running the show. They just have it where they'll get, like I've been saying, they'll get the writer, they'll get an artist, yeah, to do the story for a bit, and then they try and make everything a continuity. It's like, just
I mean,
please
shonen is
stop.
bad, but everywhere you can buy comics is only that. However, when you buy manga, it's every single genre immediately.
So
Like, you'll go over to D, where Demon Slayer is. I hate it. But then you'll look to the left, and there'll be another series that also begins with D, and that'll be that could be the equivalent of indie. Whereas
do that
that
with
is just
thing,
not a thing for comics.
no, they generally label theirs based on publisher. So if you don't want DC and Marvel, just don't look at the DC and Marvel section. Actually, I think
Most comic
Forbidden
bookshops only
Planet's-
have that.
no, I think Forbidden Planet's changed theirs now. Theirs is just pure alphabetical now, anyway. Mainly because they don't stock as much comics anymore, because they're basically just stocking mostly manga. But as far as I'm aware, from last time I went in, they organize theirs alphabetically, not as who's who, which is better, honestly. But must be a nightmare for like libraries and stuff. Oh, guys, everything by author.
Like, I can 100% guarantee that any of the comics that I want from the series that I like and I'm going to get are not in shops. I will have to
More
eBay
than
them.
likely, because more than likely, eBay or Amazon generally has some. Really depends on what it is you're after. Yeah. Well, depends on what it is you're after. How long has it been out for? Yeah.
It is bad, but they're doing nothing to change that. Like, I could find any random person down this, like, on to speak to anybody about comics, and they will most likely only assume that Marvel and DC comics exist. The industry needs to change that. They're just not doing it.
No, you do not have to wage this war alone. I do prefer it when there's just a single author, single artist focusing on a single story. I don't get why DC and Marvel are so invested in making a continuum for their comics. It just makes absolutely no sense, because this also affects stories that they can do or stories that they have done. It's like, okay, why is Batman not here at this point? Where's Superman right now? And it's like, there's absolutely no reason that they couldn't get them to help in this situation, because they're at home having a cup of tea. Yeah.
But when the Flash
But-
is in that verse and he can literally move so fast, he could most likely end all crime on the entire planet.
There is moments that I think they could do so much better if they just changed how they ran it. Yeah. Stop trying to make
That's all.
a continuum.
That's all it gets down to at the end of the day. They really need to change how they're doing things. Like, right now, what is it like? They have like 7 variants of each book, and people are just getting sick of it now.
What I like the most is generally the cartoon movies. Cartoon movies are generally great. Why? Because they're a single story based in the universe, and they have no real relation to anything else. They are self-contained. They work fully and wholly. They don't have any flaws particularly. I mean, everything has a bit of a flaw, but still, yeah, they work so much better. Why? Because they don't have the continuum. Yeah.
They could
Flag.
like advertise actually other stuff. They could make their own house and not just rely on old heroes. Make new shit.
I think they do make some new heroes. I just don't think a lot of them end well.
Well, I think they end a lot better than the current ones right now, because eventually it's going to get to the point where they tank even Batman and Spider-Man, and then they don't stand a chance. They're relying on brand power. Eventually, that brand power is not going to be there.
See, apparently, according to Google's AI overview, Marvel Comics introduces new heroes constantly across its various storylines. Wow.
What do you mean various storylines? They're barely even making anything. Everything gets cancelled immediately. I can't remember a recent story in Marvel and DC that lasts more than like 6 issues. But luckily, Firewall, it's not for me to fix, it's for them to fix. It's their cash cow. They apparently have bigger thoughts and ideas than me. Like, even out of the... Like, even, let's say Marvel right now. What Marvel characters are selling well? Like, just Spider-Man, that's it. The rest probably don't get anyone to look at them. You're probably right. I can't think of any that are 6 to 7 issues long. But you're more into the 1% of not Marvel DC stuff than me, so you would probably know more about that than I do. All I know is what they're doing now is not sustainable.
You know about the fact that they merged Watchmen with DC? Ugh.
That was dumb.
Did not need to be a thing. Really didn't.
Who's the character doing all these things? Oh, it's Dr. Manhattan. And yeah, what threat is there if Dr. Manhattan's there? Like, there isn't one. Oh, Batman's going to defeat Dr. Manhattan. No, he's not. Literally not going to happen. I know people like to glaze Batman off. Oh, if he had enough time, he could do this. No. No, he couldn't.
Yeah. Yes. I will say this. I do like comics. Just not really DC and Marvel.
The only hero I like is Captain Britain, and that's just because he's interesting. He's got a cooler power set than Captain America, which is really boring.
Well, that's the other thing, because people, when they think of comics, they think DC and Marvel. And DC and Marvel, when they think of that, they think superheroes, and then people just assume everything's all about superheroes.
Yep. That is the layman's...
It is...
in layman's terms, is what it is.
It is... So... I think a lot of people know that it's not. But anyone who...
I disagree on Ironheart. They wanted that to be more. The only reason it was 6 is because it was cancelled. You don't start a series like Ironheart. So it was supposed to be like a sequel in a way to Iron Man, and only plan it for 6 issues if it doesn't get cancelled. Like, Ironheart is also a horrible character. Like, personality, she is such a piece of garbage. Yeah, anyone can say anything. I read Ironheart, it was shit. Its sales numbers were absolutely garbage.
Can't say I've read it. I haven't.
Her motivation, that is a villain.
Really, that everyone's motivation?
Now, she has a villain's motivation. She is a horrible piece of garbage.
Oh. Why?
Also, so while in school, because she's a smart ass, basically she got, because she's a stereotypical black lady. I don't like saying it, but she is. Her teacher asks her, she goes up to her teacher and says, "What can I not be?" And she says, you can't be Tony Stark. So that's her motivation to become Ironheart.
Are we on about the comics or the TV series?
I mean, she's even worse in the actual TV series.
Okay.
She's not a good character in that either.
Because what was the? Well, he was actually not in the TV series. It was in the Wakanda Forever, wasn't it?
Oh, don't worry, Firewall. I know you wouldn't defend Ironheart. He's just not a good character. Why they thought it was a good idea to try and replace Tony with that it boggles my mind.
We could have done anything, really. And I think it just comes down to boardroom decisions and selective writing.
It's executive meddling at the end of the day. Anyone can have the best ideas in the world, but if they won't get the money for it, they can't do anything, so... Oh yeah, in the actual show now of Ironheart, she steals the Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Which was made via a grant given to her, but then she complains about how oppressed as a person she is. And then she joins a criminal gang and starts robbing people.
Why?
Because, I don't know why, for some reason, every time there is a black character in a series, that's just what they do. I don't know why. It's unacceptable. We're in 2026 right now. And that's the first thing that happens every single time. Absolute bullshit. We had shows like Static Shock, really cool heroes that we enjoyed, and it's nah, we can't be doing that.
Now, there's lots and lots and lots of things that they could be doing, but they don't. Oof. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. I will say though, generally for me when it comes to comics, it's generally mostly about how it looks and what it's about. So if it's got a really nice looking art style, I generally tend to want to buy it. Yeah. Judging a book by its cover, as they say.
A lot of people say, oh, you can't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, you can. That's the whole point of the cover of a book. It has the blurb on it, on the back, to see if you want to buy it or not.
Well, that's true. That is 100% true.
That's my comic book rant over anyway. Well, the Ironheart rant, it's fine. That show was garbage.
Well, that done, I think I might head off.
Yeah, I'm going to go after this game, I think.
I need to get some sleep because I need to be up at some point. But yes, it's a very enthralling conversation we just had.
I would say, in a way,
Very
yeah,
big
actually,
debate.
no.
Would
I
say
don't.
what?
I don't like the Sentry. He's too strong. There's no challenge in a
Sentry?
character that's too strong. Like Slime from Reincarnated as Slime. He's so strong. It's like, what's the point?
I think that's another issue they kind of got with DC and Marvel. Just a quick one before I do leave. Is that they have an escalation problem.
Yeah, because they'll go, oh, this character's about to destroy the universe, and then go back down to street level threats again. It's like, why?
It's like, that is fine, but because the big end goal is always something like universe destroying or this, that, how many universe destroying events do you think really happen in someone's lifetime? Surely only one. Yeah, these guys deal with it on like a regular basis. Yeah. Every other month, it's just like,
See you later,
someone's
Firewall.
trying to
I'm
blow
off
up
after
the
this game
universe.
anyway, so...
But yeah. So I think that's the other thing they've got. They've generally got a scaling issue. Yeah, with how everything just needs to escalate and escalate and build and build and build.
It's the Dragon Ball Z problem. I
Yeah.
get it, yeah.
But I think it's, a lot of things have that similar issue, an escalation problem. But oh well. There's only one way to go when it bursts. That's down.
Well, the comic book one is kind of
And then they
bursting
can build
right
it
now.
back up again. Well, yeah. Marvel and DC aren't doing great, but
No.
other ones are doing fine.
It is, but they're going to probably
they're
end up
not-
tanking the publishers.
So no, because they're running how they're meant to. They're not going for $1 billion comic deal thing. They're going for, we're going to get a bit of money. Their whole thing is similar to how a normal book works. Yeah, not Lord of the Rings, not Harry Potter, just a standard typical book that gets published and put on a shelf.
Yeah, but if they don't have
That's
this
how
stuff
they
to
run.
publish,
They
it'll
get some-
really affect them, won't it?
No, because it's like it's one of those. It's like your book's either going to succeed or it's going to flop. No one knows if a book's going to do really well, yeah, or if it's not. There's hundreds of thousands of books published all the time, and it's just like same with comics. There's tons of comics published all the time. It's just that no one sees them, or should I say, no one who's not interested sees them. Yeah, because if you go out and you try and find comics, you're going to find some comic. So, same with anything else. It's like if you go out and try and find something, you're going to end up finding what you're wanting to find at some point or somewhere. But it's all about looking. So, because I mean, if it's not mainstream, you're not really going to hear about it, are you?
Right now,
You don't really hear much about books, do you? You know, you'll hear maybe something about a book, one book every so often that comes up. Yeah. Or you'll get a book that has this sticker that's like, you know, something about the New York Times top, thing, book or whatever. It's just like, that's what the indie comics are. They're not something that people are going to get, that are going to garner a lot of attention like just a normal book anyway. So they're doing fine. That's why them guys are fine, because they're not seeking tons of attention like Marvel and DC are. So that's my last bit anyway. So they're not going anywhere. Not for a while, anyway. But right. I'll see everyone later.
Yeah.
Chew.
right, I'll call it there for today. If anybody enjoys like what we do, feel free to join us on Fridays. We're coming into Saturdays for the streams. I'll see you on the next one.